Hello, and welcome to my Torchwood Miracle Day review. Yes, I have now completed, with this video, will have completed my whole watch through, rewatch through, first watch through, in certain cases, of Torchwood. And we get to Miracle Day, which is something that I watched for the very first time last year. And straight after watching Children of Earth for the first time last year. And that is just because in 2011, when this was coming out, I didn't watch it. I'd seen bits of it, of Miracle Day, of the last episode, and that was it. I believe it was just when it was on, it was like kind of a school night situation, or my mother could have been in hospital at that point. I can't really remember. She went in and out of hospital quite a lot during this point. Um, so yeah, on first rewatch, I liked it. Giving it a full proper watch through all the 10 episodes. Like I know it's Americanized, and I know a lot of people really don't like this season, and they blame this season for essentially killing Torchwood. I don't know. I'm recording this on the 6th of December, so we could get a Torchwood announcement that they're bringing it back anytime now. I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's like they're said like Russell T Davies and the whole Who-niverse over at Bad Wolf are waiting till next year to announce that. Anywhoosies, yeah. So Torchwood Miracle Day. Essentially, it's what if everyone in the entire world can't die except for Captain Jack Harkness? That is literally the whole premise. It opens up with this PDF file, which I have to say that way, um, instead of the actual what he is. Otherwise, YouTube would have a hissy fit at me for saying that. And it wouldn't just be YouTube; it would also be like TikTok. If I mention it on there, they would have like a massive hissy fit and really suppress this video. I'm going to assume that they will suppress this video regardless. But anyway, yeah. So they take this guy, whose name I'm blanking on, and to be honest, he's a good actor. The guy who plays it, he's a really good actor in it. But the character he plays, as I said, he's a PDF file. Just say PDF file fast, and you'll get what I'm trying to say. Or if you've seen the show, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So he was being brought to be killed, euthanized and all that stuff, and so he didn't die. Which is from what I've heard is a kind of a common occurrence when they people are on death row. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it can go wrong, and it may take several attempts. But those are like really rare instances. But it could happen, But that him not dying, is what led to Miracle Day, where basically everyone who's everyone on Earth just cannot die, and that's when we also get introduced to two American new additions to Torchwood, Rex, and again I'm forgetting her name. She was all right in it, so that's why I'm not too keen to keep up with them. And so they go trying to investigate Torchwood, because Jack is still technically off world at this point after the end of uh, Children of Earth, after killing his grandson, and so Gwen and Reese and their little girl is living off grid, because and in hiding because of everything that went down in Children of Earth, where the government essentially tried to have her and Reese and anyone associated with Torchwood killed. Um, so Rex find after getting a metal rod through around here, when he should have died, he didn't. He goes, tracks down Gwen, and that's when Jack makes an appearance again. And it's basically the whole world is trying to figure out what's going on. They call it Miracle Day. They make this PDF file a Messiah. He gets headhunted by this big pharmaceutical company, which is the people who are behind it all. And we learn a bit more about Jack and of this relationship he had during the 1930s in America. And then we also learn how they got Jack's blood to basic, because it was Jack's blood that is the cause of all this, because Jack got shot by a police officer, and his partner saw him die, and then of course Jack being Jack, he can't die. And so when Jack shows himself to his partner, he flips out. And because this is the 1930s, the Catholic Church and or any of the Church of Christianity and all that um, has a tight knit hold on the people, and so they think he's the devil. Since he can't die, so they chain him up. They pay for people to come and see him and kill him and watch him be resurrected and all that. Kind of like what happened when he first joined Torchwood, where they killed him, took him down to the Torchwood hub, uh, watched him be revived, killed him again, yada yada yada. And it's because of this, these three big families came up with a pact that one day they would, you know, change the world. And then they became big pharmaceutical companies. And they found this thing, one in either China or Japan, I can't remember which. And then I think South America was the other one. Again, I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. It's been a bit since I last watched it because I just had other things to do. So I just didn't have the time to film it until now, a couple of days before it's due out. So I am a little fuzzy on some details. I do apologize. Um, but yeah, basically, in order to put the world back, they have to put the blood in at the two ends again, and so that means killing Jack, as well as Rex, one of the new Torchwood members, having a blood transfusion of Jack's blood, because that's the main important thing, that they need to prevent, the reset from happening. And so Jack and Rex get shot, the blood goes in, everyone goes back to normal. Gwen's father dies, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And the whole governments again were doing a whole bunch of shady shit. Depending on which category they put you as deceased, either category 1, category 2, or category 3. If you're category 3, you're fine, you can go. If you're category 2, we'll need to keep you in. But if you're category 1, which is basically on death's bed but you can't die, what they're going to do to kind of reduce the population a bit, because if no one's dying, then the population is just going to keep going up and going up and going up. They end up burning them to ashes, even though they're still alive and they're still feeling that. Uh, they just have these camps where they incinerate you if you're category 1, and that is definitely something the government will probably do. Um, but I love Miracle Day. Um, yes, some of it's not that great. It's over Americanized and all of this stuff. But I still like it. As Miracle Day as itself. I like it. And then of course at the end, turns out Rex is immortal, and we never hear from Rex again. So that's what now. 4 immortals that we know of in Doctor Who. We have Jack, we have a Shielder slash me, we have potentially the guy she kills and then saves in Series A. It's not openly stated whether or not he's immortal or not, but it's also kind of like left up to interpretation, because the Doctor even said he doesn't know in Series 9. And now Rex. And just like the other guy, from Series 9 and Rex, we never heard from them again. As well as the Shielder, as well, after Series 9, We just haven't heard from her. Um, so yeah, like I said, I liked it as a story that it was telling. I liked. I also like the fact that two Star Trek alumni make an appearance. John Delancey's in quite a few of the episodes. Nana Visit is also plays a part in it, but then I think both of them die or something like that. Um, so hey, it's nice to see Star Trek alumni in other stuff. In basically bridge into the Doctor Who universe, essentially. But yeah, let me know what you thought of Torchwood Miracle Day in the comments below. Like I said, I know not a lot of people like Miracle Day, and that's completely fine. I do. Um, I think it's not as bad as people say. Like overall, Torchwood Series 2 is the best. Then I would say Miracle Day, which some people would say not Miracle Day. Some would say Children of Earth, then Series 2. I'm saying Series 2, then Children of Earth, then Season 1, and then Miracle Day. Even though I put it dead last, it's still not as bad as people say. And yeah, that's gonna wrap this up. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I believe the next upload is either going to be Home Alone 2. Let's see. No, the next one on the 15th is going to be the Matt Smith Christmas specials being reviewed. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all for on Friday for that one.